Okay, hello grade 10. So I'm on page 23. You'll see that there's already pencil marks that are erased on the page, but it's just because we did it in class and I just had to erase it for the video again. Okay, so the first thing is here they don't give us now again a copy of a figure and they say that we have to copy it. Okay, instead they give us instructions and we have to follow the instructions. So here's just random like lines with letterings on the paper, and we just have to go and read what they want us for each line. Okay, so if we start by the first one, it's use the 4-center method and draw ellipse at points A, B, C, D. Okay, in Afrikaans sê hulle gebruik die 4 middelpunt metode en teken die ellipse by punte A, B, C, D. Okay, so here is the points A, B, C, D. Okay, so what I do if I want to start with ellipse, then I use these points and I draw lines to get my rectangle. Okay, it's not necessary that you have to draw your rectangle, but I like using it. Okay, so I hope you guys are able to see. Okay, so there is my rectangle. Okay, then the next step is to draw a line from A to B. It doesn't matter, you can also do it on this side or from here or that side, it doesn't matter. Okay, so that's my next step. Okay, then my third step will be to take my compass and put it on the center. So I'm putting it on the center and then extend it to A, the end of the rectangle. Okay, so I'm just going to extend it to there. Okay, and then go and draw your arc. Okay, so there's my arc till it touches the center line. Okay, then I'm gonna shift or put my compass on point B, and then I'm gonna extend just adjust it till it touches that arc. Okay, and then I'm gonna draw an arc again just to get to be able to get this point on the line. Okay, so you use this length and then draw your arc till it touches this line which we drew in the beginning. Okay, so the whole point of that was so that if we want to go and divide this line, not the whole line, but this part of the line. So this line, we want to divide that in half. Okay, so then I'm coming back to that first thing which we learned, that first construction which we learned in grade 10 in EGD, and that was to divide a line into 2 equal parts. Okay, so om 'n lyn te halveer. So what you do is put your compass on this point. This is the last end of the line and this is the other end. No, okay, I'm not using this part. Okay, so extend it further than half of the line, so we can see this is more than half of the line, and then just go and draw an arc. Okay, then for the next one, hold your compass on the same radius and then just cut that arc which we drew. Okay, so now I have that crosses and I can go and draw a line through them. Ooh, sorry. I think mine is a little bit skewed. Okay, I just erased some of my construction, but that's okay. Okay, so now the important points which we have is that one that is here at the center, and it is this one at the bottom. Okay, so instead of doing this whole construction again on the other side as well, all that I want to do is to actually copy this point to the top, and I want to copy this one to the right. So what I'm going to do to make it easier for myself is just to take my compass, put it on the center, and then put it on that point, and then just copy it over to the right side. So you can just make a mark here at the right. So that will be another point that I'm going to put my compass on later. And then do the same with the one at the bottom. So just put your compass on the center, adjust it till the end, and then just make your mark at the top. Okay, so now I'm going to draw my guidelines. Okay, so we're almost done with the ellipse. So just use these two and draw a line to where the rectangle stops. So if your line lines up with the corner, then you know you have to go and look what you did wrong. Okay, so it's not supposed to line up with the corner. Okay, and then the same on this side. Just draw your line through the 2 points. Okay, and then the same on this side. Okay, so we're finished with the construction. Now we have to go and draw the actual ellipse. Okay, so I'm going to start here at the bottom. This is my point. Then I'm going to adjust it till where B is. Okay, and then I'm going to draw an arc from this guideline through point B and to the other guideline. Okay, so just draw your arc. Remember, your arc can be or must be darker than your construction. Not can, it must. Okay, and then do it the same on the other side. So I'm going to put it here, extend it to where point D is, and then draw your arc between the two guidelines. Okay, so now we have that one and that one. Okay, you can see actually on my page these, but I don't, yeah, let's just work with the steps. Okay, then for the next one, I'm going to put my compass over here, then extend it to C, or adjust it to where C is. Then just make sure that it does connect with both of the other two arcs, and then you can go and draw your arc. Okay, and then the same on this side. Okay, so we've finished with the first question, and that was to draw an ellipse. So I'm going to mark that. Okay, the next one is construct a circumscribed circle for triangle E. So here is that triangle. Okay, so in Afrikaans is dit konstrueer 'n omgeskrewe sirkel by driehoek 1. So omgeskrewe beteken around the triangle, so it must go around. That is what circumscribed circle means. Okay, so it must go around. So now I'm going to zoom in. Okay, to do that we have to go and divide two lines again into two equal parts. So I'm going to start with this line. I'm going to divide that into two equal parts, and then one of the other lines. Okay, so I'm going to put my compass on this point, on this end of the line, adjust it further than the middle. We can see that is further than the middle of that line, and then I'm just going to draw an arc. Okay, I'm not going to adjust my compass again, so I gaan nie weer my passer stel nie. Just put it on point E. Okay, and then with the same radius just cut that arc. Okay, so now I can go and I can draw a line through those 2 points. Okay, that was the first step. Okay, so the next step will be either get the half of this line or get half of that line. Okay, so I'm going to use this one. Okay, so again, place it on the end of the line and adjust it so we see it's further than this the middle of the line, and we can see the radius. Remember, everyone's radius is going to be different. Okay, as long as it is further than half of the line. Okay, so again, just draw an arc and then put it on the other side, the other end of the line, and then just draw your arc again, and then you can go and draw a line. Okay, so these two lines is where they meet. That will be your center of your circle. Okay, so I'm going to use that as my center, and then I'm going to place my compass on that, and I'm going to make sure that my circle is going through each corner of the triangle. So it must go through each one. Okay, and then if you see it goes through each corner, then you can go and you can draw your circle. Okay, so there is our circumscribed circle. Just forget that part, which was not so very neat. That's this part. Okay, so we did the next step. Okay, so we did this part. Okay, now this third one is use line division for dividing line FG into 4 equal parts. So in Afrikaans sê hulle nou vir ons gebruik lynverdeling en verdeel lyn FG in 4 gelyke dele. So here is the line that we must go and divide into 4 equal parts. I just want to show you it doesn't matter which way you draw a line, and it doesn't matter what the angle of that line is. So I'm going to do it not the same as what I did in class, just to show you that it will end up at the same place. Okay, so I'm going to draw a line just like this. Again, it doesn't matter if you draw it like this, upwards or whatever angle, it doesn't matter. And it doesn't matter which radius you use, so it can be, yeah, any radius. But I want it to go 4 times on this line. So I'm not going to make a very big radius because then the line will end up here, or my arcs. Okay, so I'm going to cut it into 4 equal parts, so with the same radius. So I'm going to place, kap gou daar so die lyn af. Then place it on that arc and cut it again. Place it on the next one. Cut the line and cut the line. That is now 4 times. Okay, then draw a line from your last one, the 4th mark, to the end of the line. Okay, after you did that, I want you to, I'm just going to zoom out. So I'm going to put my triangle on this line like this, and then place a ruler or a other triangle at the bottom of your triangle so that you can slide it on the ruler like this. Okay, so make sure that your line is on that line, and then just slide it on your ruler, slide it again, and slide it again. Okay, so there is, sorry, my husband is eating chips. Okay, so just divide it into 4 equal parts. Okay, then we did the third one. Okay, the next one is construct a hexagon with baseline H. Okay, so here is baseline H. Okay, you can see already that I did it in class, but I'm just gonna repeat the steps. So for a hexagon, put your compass on the line, the baseline. Remember that the hexagon, the length of the line is your radius of the circle which you're going to use. Okay, so I'm going to place it on this line and then just draw an arc, and then the same on the other side. Okay, so this will now be the center of my circle. So I'm going to place it there with the same radius. So it's the length of the line, that's the radius. Okay, you can draw a circle, and you'll be able to see that it goes through both of that points. Okay, so there's the circle. Okay, then you just go and put it on the end of the line and go cut the circle, and over here as well. Okay, and there is your hexagon. Okay, so for the next one, they say, so that was now number 4, construct a pentagon with baseline I. Okay, so here is the baseline. Okay, so again, it doesn't matter, they don't show you a picture to know whether the pentagon will be on this side of die 5 hoek aan hierdie kant gaan wees of aan hierdie kant. Okay, so I'm going to draw it again on this side, but it will be fine if you draw it on this side as well, because they don't show you a picture. So the first step for the pentagon is to divide this line into 2 equal parts again. So I'm going to just extend my compass till it's further than half of the line. Draw an arc, put it on the other end, and I didn't adjust my compass now, and draw an arc again. Then draw a line through the 2. Okay, like that. Then the next step is to take your compass, put it on the whole length of the line, place it in the center of the line, like that, and then just make a mark on that middle line. Okay, so then the next step will be to draw a line through that mark on the middle line, like this. It can either be from this side as well, it doesn't matter from which side you drew the line, okay? And then my next step is to take half of the line's length. So net helfte van die lyn se lengte. I'm going to place it on this. It's not the center of the pentagon, but it's a mark on the pentagon, okay? And then just make a mark on that line which we just drew, like the skew one. Okay, not the middle one, this is the middle one. On the skew one, just make a mark over there. Okay, the next step is to go and place your compass at the end of the line and then adjust it to where we just made that mark. Okay, and then you can go and draw an arc to your middle line like that. Okay, so from here, sorry, the light is now not very good. Okay, but from here, just draw a line to the middle. So this will now be our top of the pentagon. Okay, I think mine is just a little bit off, but it's okay. And then now we have the top and we have these 2 sides. Okay, and then we're going to take our compass, put it again on the length of the line, make an arc on this side, and then put it on the top, and then cut that side. I'm going to cut this side as well, and then place it on this side, and then cut it over there. Okay, and then you can just go and connect it. Okay, so there is your pentagon. Okay, so we did now number 5. So now they say construct an inscribed circle for triangle J. So here is triangle J, it's just next to it. I'm just going to zoom out. Okay, this is the big one. So in Afrikaans is dit konstrueer 'n ingeskrewe sirkel by die driehoekie. So it means just that the circle must be inside here and it must touch each line. Okay, so to do that, we have to go and divide every corner, or not every corner, but at least 2 corners. Okay, so again, put your compass on any radius, so jy kan jou pas op enige radius sit. Draw an arc, then put your compass over this point, and then on the line, and then just make another arc again on this side, and you'll see that I didn't even adjust my compass. Okay, so that I can get this cross again. Then you can go and draw a line through that center. Please make sure that you do draw it through the center. If it's a little bit off, even half of a millimeter, you'll see that your circle goes a little bit over the one line and then on the other side as well. Okay, then you can do it the same on this side or this side. So I'm going to do this side now. Again, just any radius, you can draw an arc. Okay, and then place it on this point on the line. I'm just going to adjust my compass a little bit. draw an arc, but make sure if you adjust it now that you don't adjust it for the other side, because these two must be equal. So again, draw your arc so that we have the cross in the middle, straight like that. And then we can draw a line. So where those two connect, these two lines connect, that will be the center of your circle. So I'm gonna put my compass on that, and I'm gonna adjust my compass where I can see it does touch each line. Okay, so there is my inscribed circle. Just excuse this double line over there. Okay, and then for the next one, so that is now number 6. Okay, construct a tangent arc of radius 70 that includes circle K. So here is circle K. So it must include circle K and exclude circle L. So it means if it should include means minus at this side and exclude means plus at this side. Okay, so if I'm using this center, I'm going to take the radius which they give me, and it is radius 70, and remember include. The I looks like a minus, so that's why it's a minus, and exclude. The X looks like a plus, so that is why it's plus. Okay, so I'm going to take the radius which they give us, and that is 70. Okay, so it's going to be 70 minus this radius, because I'm working with this circle now. Okay, and that radius will be 20, and then I'll get radius 50. Again, it doesn't matter if you're doing it this way or this way, because now they don't actually, they don't show us where the arc should be. So I'm just going to put my compass on 50, but I'll see that, I'm going to do it on this side. Okay, so just draw an arc like that. That's now radius 50. And then on this side, I'm going to take the 70 plus this radius, which is 25, and then we'll get 95. Okay, then place it on this center and then just cut it. I'll see I have to go and extend mine a little bit. Okay, so I'm just going to put it on this center again, put my compass again on 50, and then just extend that arc. Okay, and then put it on the 70 which they asked in the beginning. I'm going to place it there, and then just make sure that your arc does reach both of the circles, and it does. So it means this one is included and this one is excluded. Okay, then just for the final, make sure that you draw your construction lines through the center point like that, and as well as on this side through the center point. Okay, like that. So there is our arc. Okay, then for the last one is construct a tangent arc. So a tangent arc is a raakboog. Okay, so it just means that it should touch this circle and touch that circle. Okay, of radius 70, that includes circle L. So now it must include this side and exclude circle M. So it means plus on this side. Okay, so that means that I'm going to take again the 70 which they ask, minus, if I'm working with this circle, I'm going to minus the 25, and then I'll get 45. Okay, place your compass on 45. Okay, and then I'm just going to draw an arc on this side again. Again, it doesn't matter if you did it on the bottom part or on this side, because they don't show us how it should look. Okay, and then for this side, I'm going to take 70 plus 15, because now the radius is 15, so it will be 85. And then I'm going to put my compass on 85, put it on the center of circle M. Oh, yeah. Okay, so again, I must go and adjust my arc. So just place it on the center, put it on the same radius, and then, oh, I'm off. Okay, just put it on the same radius and then adjust your arc. And then go and put it back on 70, which they ask us in the beginning. And then put it on that mark. Make sure that it does come out at each one. It should reach both of them. Okay. So there is my arc, and it is including this side and excluding this side. Okay, so I'm just going to draw a line again through the center from this point and on this one as well, like that. Okay, so we did also the note, show all construction. So that is the end of this page.